Test.
I hear you good and loud and clear.
Yeah.
Morning, Rick.
Morning, Bill.
Yeah, we got back here at the Southwest Regional. We got teams starting today. Coming up right away, we have still have some women's singles matches.
Fourth place match.
Yep, down to 4 players. Veronica Poore and Ray, Evans?
Evans, yeah. You're watching a commercial for the Snoqualmie Northwest 8-Ball Championships. You got till September 8th to sign up online. There will be no on-site sign-ups. The ladies are warming up. It's a little chilly in here this morning.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad yesterday morning, but last night it was ice cold.
Yeah.
My hands were freezing. I'm playing. Rick's sitting up here with his hoodie up.
Dude, it was cold. Well, yeah, today you have the privilege of having the 2017 Southwest Regional Scotch Doubles champion in the booth with us.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
was an entertaining match.
It really was.
You guys need to go back and watch. That match has the finals of the gold singles and the Scotch doubles finals all in one.
Yep.
It was entertaining. You know, you made that ball in the break, and I started clapping, and then the whole room clapped for you. The other team got up and did the Rocky pose. Yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. It's nice to see a finals like that where both teams are getting along, and you still had the intensity of the competition,
but it was intense.
Yeah, everybody was friendly and happy going, and
yeah. Well, we got smoked that 4-0. I didn't watch that. I went back to my room last night and watched the second set up until the time I shanked that ball.
That is the second worst miss I've ever seen.
What was the first worst?
We were, when they used to do the pros at nationals.
Yeah.
The whatever that was called, where they had the women and the men. Vivian had a straight in 9 ball, and she miscued and hopped over it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's probably the worst miss I ever seen.
Yeah.
And
that's a pro.
Yeah.
Pros level.
Yeah, she did that, and I'm like, I can play. Because on TV, they never show you that stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't show that shot on TV either, because I went back a couple months later to look. Yeah, they didn't show that miss.
No, I remember
They skipped that game completely. But, that was...
Oh, yeah, that was when ESPN used to do
the
broadcast. And
it was a great experience for me to go down the first year to watch that pro stuff and play at nationals, because I got to see pros miss, and I'm like, hey, there's hope for my game, because they do miss.
Well, over the years now, we've seen thousands of matches with the pros, and we see them shank shots. They all do it.
Yeah, it happens.
They just don't do it as often.
Right. And ESPN didn't show it very often.
Yeah, they edit that stuff.
So we got the 4th place match coming up. They're just about warmed up.
Yeah.
It is a race to 4. Ray Evans versus Veronica Poore. Should be a good match.
Yep. And the winner of this match goes on to the semifinals, which will follow this one, I believe, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to switch over to the other table, and then we'll do the finals.
So we got 3 women's matches in a row here to complete the women's division, and then we'll be watching some teams later on.
Yep. Yeah, if everything goes right, even if the women double dip, as long as they don't run long, they'll be done right when the women's teams is supposed to begin.
And they start at 3?
Yep, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, looks like Veronica won the flip. Boy,
everybody's wearing jackets today.
Gee,
I don't know why it's so cool in here.
Yeah. Well, the room is empty overnight, for one, and...
Yeah, but yesterday we walked in here and it was hot and muggy.
Yeah, well, that didn't last.
No, it did not. I think they turned up the air conditioning to kill. We got to the room last night. Bonnie had the news on, and all they were whining about on the news was the humidity. It's so brutal. I'm like, what is it, 20%?
Well, Arizona generally runs, at least in the Phoenix area, it runs about
Minus.
10 to 15% humidity, which is nothing.
No, the bugs won't even stick to your windshield here.
Yeah, if you get up to about 25% or so, then it starts feeling.
Oh, yeah, they were whining. I'm like, I thought it felt good.
Well,
it's so humid. Oh, please. In Indiana, we got many days where the humidity's 70-80%.
Yeah, that's brutal if it gets hot.
All right, so Veronica won the coin flip, and she's got the first break.
Her and her husband, Brian, they play in all the tournaments, and they do quite well. I was a little surprised this year. They didn't do so well in the Scotch doubles, and they're usually there at the end.
The Scotch doubles was a tough division this year.
Yep.
There was about, what was there, 27, 28, 29 teams? There was about 10 of them that were really strong.
Yeah, I think most of our matches, I would not make us the favorite, but, you know, our team chemistry and our attitudes, I think, were a real advantage for us.
Oh, definitely. Yep. You can go back and watch the hot seat match, and you can tell where the chemistry of the team was the deciding factor.
Yep.
The other team, they just imploded.
Yep.
They got mad at each other and started bickering, and their confidence in their game went down. And then when you guys played them again, it was, no, you guys didn't play them again, but the match before the finals, they got slaughtered, and it you could tell it was just their attitude was, wow.
Well, she missed that shot in the corner. She's got stripes.
Well, I was gonna say, boy, she's strong.
Yeah,
I would have just shot that straight in, but she chose to bank it for shape.
Did she leave a solid available?
The one ball's there. I think the one goes in the upper left.
She might be able to see the 6 as well. Yeah, she's looking at the 1. This is game 1, women's 4th place match.
So we'll be playing all day today, and I think the finals for the men's teams is supposed to kick off at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, that's early.
And the women's is supposed to, but we'll try to stream both, so we'll delay one or the other. Just depends which one's on time.
Well, that would be weird to be done in the afternoon.
Yeah, it would be nice. And last year we didn't get done till like 9, 10 o'clock at night. But last year they didn't have a women's division.
They didn't get the sign-ups for women's teams. They got 7 teams this year, which is good. I'm glad to see that they got a...
Yeah, last year they all just played in one division.
Yeah.
Well, she made a couple good shots there.
Yeah, she's got an issue with that 2 ball.
And she had the wrong angle there to...
Yeah,
she would have loved to have been able to go into the 2-3.
She's looking at it. I'm not really sure what she can do with it.
I don't think it goes anywhere.
I don't think either of them go on the right-hand side.
I think she's just going to play safe. Try to hit it, stick behind. That's a tough.
She hit it a little too much on the left there.
Yeah, that's a tough one because the cue ball was off an angle. Hit it hard enough to get the 3 up and keep the 2 in front of the cue ball.
Mm-hmm. Looks like all she left Veronica is the 11 in the side.
Yeah, she can hold it for the 13 good. If not, roll up enough so you get the 9 and the...
Yeah, she'd have options there.
Lower right. Oh, hit it a little heavy.
But she left nothing, really. The 2, she can't see enough of it to cut it to the left corner. I don't think that 3 goes in the side, does it? Or is that 3 or the 5?
It's 3.
Okay. I don't think it goes in the side, but she's really looking at it. The bank's a little funky.
Yeah. Yeah, you were banking good.
I made one shot on a 5-ball bank and tickled the 8 into the clear in our last ball.
Yeah.
I really like that shot.
Yeah, you made some really good banks throughout the whole tournament.
Yeah, I made some bad shots, just the one.
It was the easy shots that you couldn't make.
Well, you know, I went back and I remember you talking about how I was listening to the stream, And you and Brett were talking about how my stroke was getting funky when, you know, in pressure situations, and you were 100% right. And it's true. I don't play much anymore, so
Yeah.
I don't feel all that comfortable all the time. So
Calvin, morning, Calvin. Calvin's in the chat room. Says
Hey,
hi,
Calvin.
Bill. How you doing, Bill?
We're doing fine.
Won the Scotch doubles tournament last night.
Yeah.
Morning, Daniel.
Daniel's been with us all week.
Yep, I love my chat room people.
Yep. Hit that like button.
I think a lot of people do the stream and they neglect their chat room. I have some people go, oh, you talk to the people in the chat room too much. Hey, they're the ones that let me know they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I rely on them for entertainment.
Ray tried to play safe, but she kind of hit her little forward.
She was kind of in a tough spot.
It was a tough spot.
I mean, even if she hit it really well, she was. The 9-ball was still going to be available for Veronica.
Yeah. Well, she's got the 13, and she may have to roll up just a touch, and she'd be able to make the 9 in the side. I don't think she wants to try to do anything crazy. I just roll it in gently, and should be able to play that 9 in the side. Well, she wants to go to the corner. That's okay too.
Pulled it back a little too far and got herself jacked up.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it is too early in the morning to be shooting jacked up shots.
Yep, it was tough.
Yeah. Well,
if she's
now the 2's available, but
yeah, if she could get her bridge down, it's a relatively easy shot. But jacked up, it makes it much more difficult.
yeah.
Especially since she had to.
It's a tall order at 9:12 in the morning.
Well,
you've missed easier shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've missed easier shots.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure you missed a shot I missed. But
No, I've never seen anybody miss one that easy.
Unfortunately for me, you're never going to let me forget that one.
No, bet you're still champion. So
and it's easy to joke about
when you're the champion. Yeah, if you guys would have lost, I'd have let it go for at least a week or two before I started razzing you about it.
Oh, boy, Ray. What are you doing, Ray?
Oh. Well, she's got a cup of coffee over there, so maybe she needs to chug it down. Yeah, I would have been nice to you for at least a week. Because I've been there. That's tough to live with.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a pool game, but yeah, it eats at you when you miss something like that, and it costs you everything.
Oh, man.
Well, go back and watch that. It's the men's singles final.
I will.
The guy gets hooked. He shoots, calls the ball in the pocket, but he misses it. But a cue ball hits the rail, comes back up, hits his ball, then goes to the rail, and he totally hooks his opponent. But he was so in the mindset that he missed it coming by.
On the first game,
right.
Yeah.
That he just reached down, picked up the cue ball, and rolled it to his opponent. Thought he gave him ball in hand. Well, he did now.
And that was for the match and the championship.
Oh, yeah. Gave his opponent ball in hand.
Especially
with 2 balls left.
Making such a nice comeback.
Oh, yeah. He was down 3-0. Came back and hilled it.
Yep.
And then to lose it that way, he's just. I feel for him, man.
Yeah.
Because it was just a brain fart. I mean, he made a good hit, and it was a great safety.
Yeah. Well, Veronica got the first game, racing 4. And it's Ray's break. Time's Brett coming in today?
I don't know.
Whenever he gets here.
Yeah. Well, he left early last night, too. He left before we did. How did we get stuck on the morning crew?
Well, somebody's got to start things off.
I guess. Well, it should be the guy that leaves first.
Well, you're morning and night crew, though.
I know.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Although we got out reasonable last night.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. I think it was, 10:15, 10:30?
Yeah, of course I managed to stay awake for a long time because I watched a lot of that match. And That's nice. You can just pull it up on YouTube.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Instantly be able to pull it up.
It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys made it a nail biter.
Yep. Well, at least the first set didn't take a long time.
Yeah, if you're going to double dip, just throw that first set out of the way.
Yeah, just got blasted 4-0. Hey, Chuck, how's you doing this morning?
Well, she could. Stripes are available. Solids or stripes.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh. Well, that's 2 consecutive scratches in a row for her.
Yeah, Ray's off to a tough start this morning.
Got that magnet going.
Amazing how that cue ball just manages to find a hole.
Yeah. Yeah, that 8 ball you shot last
that
night.
I scratched on.
Well, you know, it's funny because I was talking to Brett, you know, we're commentating. I'm like, well, Kathy could just shoot that in and leave Bill the 8 off the rail, off the 14 into the corner, because if it hits the rail, it's just going to roll right in there.
Yeah.
And Brett's like, oh, no, it's too far away, I won't go. And then when she shot that shot and left you the angle where the cue ball was going right there,
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh, watch out for that cue ball. And you shot the 8 perfect, but the cue ball pinched right between the rail and the 14 and rolled right into the corner.
Well, the cue ball was up almost on the rail, and I was kind of jacked in the side pocket with my bridge.
Well, she's lucky she didn't scratch.
Yeah.
She put that on you.
So I wanted to draw. I wanted to draw out of that shot, and if I could have got a comfortable bridge, that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't, and I'm looking at that ball that's, covering the pocket. I'm thinking the only way I could scratch here is if I.
Well, and the cue ball had to be perfect for it to go off the 14 and scratch it, because it was just in that position where it had to pinch right in there.
Yeah, just one of those things.
Well, she rolled too far for that one ball.
No, she didn't. She can make it, but she's got.
Well, she doesn't want to have to shoot it that hard.
Yeah, the cue ball's going to go.
Going to be running.
Of course, she does have to get out to the other, probably past the middle of the table. Yeah.
What the hey?
Wow, that ball scratch! I couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to stop.
Okay. That's 3 scratches out of 4 turns at the table. Y'all need to knock that off.
Yeah. Oh, Ray's got the stripes. Nothing really tied up. She's got the 1 ball on the rail. I think I might shoot that first and get rid of that.
Yeah, put the cue ball.
Yep.
Put the cue ball about right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot that down and pull back out.
Yep.
Get ready for the next one.
Yep. It's one of those things where why play shape when you already have it? She had ball in hand. She could have got perfect on where she wanted to get for that 10.
Yeah, she can still.
She can get there.
Yeah.
But she actually, if she could shoot that 11 or 13 in the side and just bump that 10 off the rail.
There you go.
Perfect.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Well done.
Well, she shoots pretty good, or she wouldn't be playing for 4th. Just hasn't woke up yet. Well, she didn't come in early either.
No, she hit about a half a rack. And
yeah, Veronica came in and shot a couple of racks, and then Ray comes in 5 minutes before start time.
Hits a couple balls.
Yeah, hits about 4 balls and goes, let's play.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I got to hit a few balls. I'm too old. My body's too stiff. Got to loosen things up.
She elected to play safe, which is a good play.
Don't get. There you go. Don't get on top of that ball.
We left her the 7 in the side, or she might be able to roll that 7 down to the 1.
Yeah, I think she can play the 7-1 combo.
I think that's what she called.
Veronica's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And a pool player. Interesting combo.
Yeah, her and Brian, her husband, they're good people. And they support all the tournaments.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, we always joke, but most of the tournaments we do, 95% of the players are pretty good people.
Yeah. You always have a few that,
There's always those couple that
yeah.
decide to drink too much or got something else going on in their life and they take it out on everybody else around them. Oh,
Oh, she landed a little off angle. She's got to go away from the 8-ball here. Might be able to roll it in gently and still have a decent shot.
Well, I like to power.
I do too. And you don't have to hit it real hard.
You know, come out here or if you can come out this way, but
you just want to avoid those two stripes there.
Yeah.
Pass there.
It's nice to let your stroke go.
Yeah.
Because you have a huge area for shape.
Yep, just don't crash into one of those.
I mean, the 8 goes in every pocket but the left side. So
and it might even go there. Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think so. I think the 12 might be blocking it.
Yeah, she's just going to
She just elect for the long one.
Now be careful here. You're going to want to use a little bit of draw to.
Yeah, just pull it over to the side rail.
Avoid that scratch. And it doesn't take a lot, just a little bit.
You could just shoot it with a stop stroke. Just like that, but she didn't make. Oh, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Well.
Wow.
1-1. Yeah, she's not going to be happy with herself.
Well, you want your opponent to earn it.
That's 1-1, and the break is back to Veronica.
Well, that was what, five times at the table, and
There's scratches.
4 times the ball went in the pocket ain't supposed to go in. 3 scratches in, they 8 in the wrong pocket. Chug the coffee, ladies. Ray, can you see Ray? Look around the table. Ray looks like she's over there napping.
Sure, her eyes are closed, yeah.
If she's not napping, she's over there peasing the pool gons.
Okay, be careful what you say. Glenn is in the chat room.
Yeah. She gives herself away. She could, she jumps in there and says hi.
Yeah. Big old wavy hand.
She could have been over there and just stayed quiet. You could have been in all kinds of trouble when you got home.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet she's got a cat on her lap.
She's probably in a good mood today because you're a champion.
What? Where are you going?
Well, she's just telling us she's leaving, so we think she's gone, and then.
Yeah.
She's got to go out there and plug in your golf cart.
No, we keep it plugged in.
You're old and retired now. You got your little golf cart. And my uncle's got one. He's so proud of that thing. He bought a shed that it just barely fits into, and so he's got a shed on one side of his backyard with his tools and a shed on the other side for his golf cart.
Yeah, I've got a designated garage for my golf cart on the back of the house.
They have he lives in Lebanon, Indiana, and they have a parade that, wow, look at that stroke.
That was a heck of a stroke.
She took a swing at that one. But they have this parade that goes right in front of their house. And they have all these golf carts that are all decorated up.
Well, they do that where I live too at Christmas time.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Yep. They have a contest on the best decorated golf cart.
Yeah.
But no, we keep ours plugged in all the time. That's what you're supposed to do. But I happen to have a cat, Maggie, who likes to go out in the golf cart garage and lay on the seat of my golf cart. Well, we've had to put a towel down on the seat because she gets hair everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And she likes it. And it's hot. It's hot out there. It's not air conditioned.
You know, our cat, Apollo, he'll go lay in front of the sliding glass door window, and you go over to pick him up, and he feels like he's 200 degrees. I'm like, The hell's wrong with you, cat?
Well, let's see.
It's funny because, in our lifetime we've had dogs, we've had cats, and the dogs, they'll go lay on top of the air conditioning vent.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not the cat. You're going over there and bask in the sun.
Yep. And sleep. Well,
Oh my God. Get scratchitis going on.
Yep.
That's her third scratch in like 5 shots. Seems like that starts happening. It just keeps happening.
Well, Veronica's going to get rid of her trouble ball here.
Well, and she might. Well, I don't think she needs to break out the 5-1. I think she can.
I think she's just playing shape for
right
it there. Yeah. She's pretty straight. What next? Just roll it to the side rail and shoot the 6 up in the other corner up there?
If you can draw back and take care of the 1, too. Well, the 1 goes in the lower left corner, too, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, Glenna. We know you're still in there. You can't trick us.
Well, she usually calls her dad around 9-ish every morning, so she could be talking to him.
Yeah, shoot the 6. Leave the cue ball there. Shoot the 1.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of angle where she could pop it off the rail, so she should be okay.
She hit that
like
nice.
That. Yep.
And you just want to come out to here.
Well, maybe. You might even want to go even further just to be safe. Get over to that side rail where you might have the 2 in the side or the 3 ball.
Oh, go farther down?
Yeah.
All the way up there like that? Yeah. No, that's perfect.
I think it was a little safer shot.
Yeah.
To guarantee yourself a shot. She landed about perfect.
Yeah, you go too far. You got the 3.
Yep, she landed.
She might have been absolutely perfect. She didn't shoot that 2 on the side.
Just roll up a hair to leave a slight angle on the 4.
Yeah, she might have a little more angle than it looks.
That's kind of hard to tell for us.
If she does, she can just draw back and take the 3 and then come up for the 4.
Yeah, but she landed pretty good on that 2 ball. Ooh.
Oh, needed a little more draw.
Yeah, I don't like that there. That's a tough spot.
Yeah.
She could play the 4 up in the corner and come off side rail and back for the 3.
Yeah.
The thing about shooting the 3 now is a sharp angle. Your cue ball's going to run.
You're going to want to make it hit the 12.
Uh-huh. Maybe split those 2 balls, the 9 and the 12. Just hit one of them. Well, if she hit the 9 first, she might slide over behind the 12 and hook herself. So
right.
Be careful.
Right. I think she's going to shoot the 4 first.
I like this shot.
It's easier to control the cue ball.
Yep.
Just a tad off. And her opponent is going to have to shoot that 14 on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice if you're going to miss to leave your opponent with only one option.
Well, that cue ball was tracked.
You prefer it not to be a good option, but
Boy, the sacrifices I make for you, Rick. I'm going to have to miss the NASCAR race today.
You got DVR, don't you?
Yeah, but once I know who won, I don't want to watch it.
Well, don't look.
Well, it's hard to because I look at Sports Center and check all that stuff out.
Well, that's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah. Oh, she's going to bank the 4. Okay.
And then you got to hope the cue ball doesn't get behind the 8, 9, and 10.
Got a wall of balls there that could hurt you. And if you cut to 3, your cue ball's going to go flying, so there's no way to just roll it in and keep the cue ball down on this end, so unless you hit something.
No, she's kind of at the 50-yard line on both these shots.
She might be playing it safe, I don't know. Pretty tough to play it safe from there, though. nowhere really you can get to be safe.
Oh, she missed it.
Yep, she had to hit it really thin. That looks like a really, really bad miss, but it's not really because you got to hit that ball so thin that.
Yeah, those particular shots you need to put. It's kind of screwed up because you kind of need to do inside English, so in case you miss it going by, you clip it coming out.
Off the rail, yeah.
But when you shoot with inside English, you got to cut it even thinner.
Yep, that's a tough shot. Well, she could play this ball and just pop up to the.
For the 9, roll forward, shoot the 10 in the upper left.
Yeah, and if she gets funny, she could start with the 10, use the 10 and then the 9. And if she goes way too far, the 10 will go on the side. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this shot. Just shoot it and 2 rail out.
Yeah, I think it's a little easier to control it with the 2 rail.
You just want to come this way, so you're coming at towards both of those balls. You go short, you can just shoot the 10 there. And
yeah, it sounds funny, but generally that 2 railer is a little easier to control than just the 1.
It is for me.
It is for me too.
My ball speed is so much better if I go 2 rails. If I try to just bounce and roll straight up, my ball speed's not as good.
Yeah, then it's more of a touch kind of thing. The 2 rail, you can let your stroke out a little more. Well, this is okay.
Oy, don't get too straight.
I figured she was going to probably leave that for the last ball, but this will work too. She's got enough angle where she can pop out.
Bill Dougherty's in the
Hey, Bill.
Morning, Bill. I'm looking forward to my donuts. Bill's coming up to do Snoqualmie.
Sweet. Uh-oh, she went too far. Way too far.
Yeah, she powered up.
It'll still cut in the side, but then if she's going to crash into some stuff.
Well, and if she crashes straight into the 4, she's not going to like her shape on the 8.
Bill's looking forward to the donuts, too.
We have a lot of fun in Texas. In Texas, when we do our commentating, we set up the commentating in a back corridor. So we're behind an overhead door, so we can get all rowdy. Oh yeah,
wow.
We got like giant thing of donuts and coffee pots and everything sitting right there.
Yeah. Well, she missed the 9. She cut it aside.
Yeah. I told you, Glenna wasn't gone.
She's Danish.
She was trying to get us in trouble. She pretended like she left. See if we'd mess up thinking she was gone.
Yeah. Hey, Glenn, have you talked to your dad yet?
Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord almighty. That was rough. I thought she was going to go right by it.
Well, if you have so much fun in Texas, how come you haven't invited me there yet?
I don't know if you can handle that much fun. You're a retired guy. Yeah, could get a little out of hand for you.
Well, you tell me about this barbecue place right across the street or something.
In Texas, barbecues, it's to die for. But yeah, there's a gas station right up the street from where we're at, and it's called Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Dude, it's like a Walmart. There's like 120 pumps.
Wow.
And they don't allow trucks in there. That's all for cars.
Oh, wow.
And you go in, and it's like you got these huge drinking fountains and for all kinds of drink. It's and they got these pulled pork sandwiches and brisket sandwiches. Oh my God, so good.
Ray played a great save there.
Yeah, she did. You go into the restroom in this place, and there's like, in the men's restroom, I never get to go look in the women's restroom, but there's like 20 urinals, and each one.
Good hit.
Well, she's played a great save right back. I don't think. Well, she might be able to pinch in there.
Pretty tight.
But each urinal has hand sanitizer thing right next to it. The place is just, it's amazing. And they sell a bunch of, old country stuff, pea shooters and.
Oh, she was able to
Yeah,
get
she
through
had
there.
room. That was a nice shot.
Very nice shot.
Nice. That was not an easy shot.
I wasn't sure she had enough room to get in there and make that ball.
Yeah, maybe we'll get you to go next year.
When is that, April?
Yeah, first week of April. It's a fun event.
Good shot.
We had like 1,000 players there. Well, Ray takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and it's her break.
Yeah. Got good food in Texas. There's a little Mexican place like 2 miles up the road that it's a hole in the wall. It's great food.
I love Mexican food. That's probably my favorite food.
I think you'd like this place. They hand make everything there.
Yeah, anytime Glenn and I go anywhere, we always search out for a good Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, if you drove by this restaurant, you wouldn't stop there. You'd look and go, I don't know, man.
Sometimes those are the best
But it's
places.
like a tiny little hole in the wall.
Yeah, we found a good Mexican restaurant close to our hotel when we went to Washington, D.C. We ended up going there a couple of times, actually. It was really good.
Yep, 2-1 in a race to 4. Ray's got the break here.
Yeah, Mexican food does that to some people. It's just, but it doesn't bother me. I love it. 2-1. This is the 4th place. The losers this match gets 4th, and the winner goes on to play in the 3rd place match.
Well, Bill, you should get some breaking tips from her.
Oh, I was so horrible breaking the balls. She made one.
She got them all on one corner there, but
Yeah. And it was weird because the first 2 days of the tournament, I was breaking great.
oh, the beginning of that finals last night when you broke that first rack, and you just looked up at me and smiled because it's just like the cue ball hit. It looked like you hit it hard, but it just hit that stack and just. Ugh.
Yeah, just like you said, had cellophane around it. So, yeah, Glenn, I do remember that little restaurant in Fresno. There was a little hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant we used to go to when we, on our way to the hockey games. We used to go watch hockey. And just a little hole in the wall, nothing fancy, but man, it was good.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about our Texas tournament is, most places we're stuck in a casino, but at Texas we're in a little bitty convention. It's just a convention building. But there are great restaurants all over the place.
Yeah, Calvin, it's just the lighting. It's actually German blue cloth.
Yeah, there's the lighting in this place has got a yellow tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I doodled with trying to adjust the contrast and color on the cameras last night, but it got worse, so I just went, you know what, I don't want to mess with this for 2 hours.
You hear a few people complaining about not having lights over the table here, but it's really not that bad.
No, it's not. We've been at places, tournaments that the lighting was a lot worse.
Yeah. No, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, the ceiling
Nice shot.
is not good for allowing.
Well, it's real high.
Lighting.
It cost a fortune to hang, bars.
I think the
stuff
first
up
time we
there.
came here, they quoted us like 10,000 to hang lights, and that's each time.
Yeah, and that doesn't make sense for such a small tournament.
No. We'd
Nice
have to.
shot again. Boy, she's coming with some shots.
Oh, she shoots really well. Really well.
And if she can roll this 3 in, is that the 9 or the 1 by the 8
9.
ball?
That was the 9. She was trying to.
So she's got to get out of there for her 4
You're
ball.
watching the wrong screen, Bill.
I did that a couple times
Here,
yesterday.
I'll help you out.
It's just because this one's closer to
I know.
Yeah,
She's already shot that shot.
Boy, she just pointed right at the corner pocket. She got a jump cue. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's not jump. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, cue ball off the table.
Well, she clipped the 9 going
Yeah.
up. And that just made the cue ball sail farther away.
And it's ball in hand for Veronica, and Veronica needs to win this game.
Yeah, race to 4.
want to start here?
You know, I'd actually probably start with that 13 or shoot this and then the 13.
Yeah.
Because I don't like, I want more distance between the balls. Because if you get off angle, you can't, you start having to bump stuff around, move stuff around.
Yeah, she landed a little close to that 13. And this is okay, too.
Yeah.
It'll open that pocket.
She's going to shoot the 12 first, but I'd be tempted to shoot the 11 first.
Well, she's got angle on that 12.
Yeah.
She can either draw back to the area where she's at now, or she can go to the end rail and pop out. I kind of like drawing back.
Oh, no.
Good. Scratch. I guess again.
Wow.
Well, these girls have cue balls just, like you said, it's got a magnet or something.
There's apparently a gravity issue on table 1.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not see that coming. Veronica did not either.
No. Ooh, she overamped it a little. It still goes, but it makes it a little tougher. It's not a hard shot, but... And there's no issue on what to do with the cue ball. You just got to roll it in. They can't scratch.
But she don't mess around.
No. Well, now it's 3-1. And Veronica's in dire straits.
Couple bad rolls.
Yep. Yep, these girls are having a little trouble with that cue ball this morning.
Don't forget to hit that like button, people.
Yep.
The more likes we get and the more subscribers we get, the happier our sponsors are, and that allows us to keep bringing the streams to you for free.
Yep. Okay, Veronica. Break and run right here would do her a lot of good.
Yeah, it would. Got to put some heat on her opponent. Yeah. She's capable.
Oh, yeah, she is. I was surprised her and Brian didn't do better in the doubles this year because it just seems like every tournament there.
Well, they won
at the end. Oh, yeah.
In Tunica or Tulsa. I keep wanting to.
Tucson.
There you go. That's a T and a U, damn it.
Well,
we've been in all those places.
Yeah, Tulsa's in Oklahoma. And
Tunica's in Mississippi. Yes.
Was that the one where the mosquitoes were bad? Was that Tunica? Or was that...
Corpus Christi.
They're bad there, too. Well, I wasn't there.
Yeah, Corpus Christi.
No.
Yeah, we did that was that one pro event, you and Schumann, me.
Yeah, but it wasn't Corpus Christi. It was out on an island thingy.
Yeah, that's Corpus Christi.
No, it was Galveston.
Oh, there you go, Galveston. I've been at a tournament in Corpus Christi, too. Yeah, Galveston. Oh, my God, those mosquitoes.
Oh, I'll never forget Shannon Dalton's wife, Madge, was just eaten alive.
She has to choose. She can't do both at the same time. Nope. She just cannot. Yeah.
Well,
charge her extra.
Veronica got a little funny there.
Yeah, it's funny. We've done a pool tournament in every one of those places.
Yeah. Well, do you remember Shannon Dalton's wife, Marge?
Yeah.
Eaten alive.
Oh, dude, those things were... the weird thing was like for the first couple of days, there was nothing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, these mosquitoes came in, and... Yeah, that was brutal. Well, that's a humid area. Holy crap.
Well, yeah, it was surrounded by water.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a tournament in Corpus Christi for Robert Tabor.
Oh, you're going back a ways.
A long time, yeah. Well, it was a night that Holyfield had a fight there, and Holyfield was in the hotel with us. He came into the tournament room and hung out a little while, and I'll tell you what, he's a tiny dude.
Who's that?
Holyfield.
For a heavyweight.
He's
saw
tiny. He's only like maybe 3-4 inches taller than me.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw him.
And
in
he's
Vegas,
not. He's not that big.
I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah, I was in shock
Yep.
that he was so small, but you couldn't miss him because he had that big old chunk missing
I
from
saw
his
the
ear.
chunk out of his ear. I saw him in the Bellagio when I was playing poker one day, and you're right, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ray's playing solids here.
Yeah, it's a shame that casino in Tunica shut down. That was kind of a fun little area.
Was that the one where you had to take the shuttle over to the hotel rooms?
Well, you did. Yeah, where we were across the,
Yeah. What do you
just
mean
straight
I
across.
did?
Well, I had motorcycle that one
Oh.
year. I just rode my
Oh, that's
motorcycle back
right.
and forth.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
That was a fun little area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've done some pool tournaments in some weird places.
Yeah, Turning Stone. Now, does Turning Stone end today or does it end tomorrow? Do you know, Bill?
I think it ends today. I think weren't they down to the final 8?
I haven't even seen a bracket or anything. I haven't really looked. I can find it, but tomorrow is a holiday. It might go to tomorrow. Who knows? Well, she ducked, and that's
She ducked pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, she ducked pretty good. I think she got that ball froze up on there. We got Bill. I think last night Brett was kind of spying on that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't had.
I think it was
anything.
Jason Shaw, Shane Van Boning.
Still on the winner's side or just still in the tournament?
I think they were still on the winner side. He said Donnie Mills beat Dennis Hatch. I can't remember everything he said. I really wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently Jason Shaw just ran over Earl and his crazy fingers.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about his finger extensions or whatever you want to call them, which technically, at least in your rules, are illegal.
Yeah. I wouldn't allow him to do that.
Last 4 on the A side. Let's see what it says here. Does she see that ball? Or is she just going to play a little safe? She didn't get by the 8.
Well, there's a mess over there, but I think she's just going to shoot the 4 into the 12 and put the cue ball out there and hook Veronica. Just like that.
Yep. Yeah, the tournament ends today. I'm trying to see.
Who's left?
I'm not sure. Jason Shaw, they say, is just playing lights out.
Oh, that's his tournament, man.
Yeah, what's he won it like 3 in a row or
3 or 4.
4 in a row
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Well, and I think this is the first time Shane's been at Turning Stone in a while.
Yeah, he has an issue with the promoter.
Huh?
They must have kissed and made up, I guess, because he missed a few of them.
Yeah. I think it was-
Last night at 8:30, the 4 on the winner's side were Mika and Jason Shaw, Shane Van Boning, and Donnie Mills.
Well, Donnie's playing good.
And then on the loser's side was Earl and Soventhong. I've seen the name. And Dennis Hatch and Jeremy Saucy.
Yeah, there you go. Saucy's playing good because Shane just barely beat him. I heard it was like 9-6.
But it doesn't tell me.
The rest of the.
Well, it probably does. I'll find
I
it
thought
here.
Brett said it was the final 8 today.
Okay, what's she going to do with the 5 ball and the 1 ball?
Well, Veronica accidentally made her last ball.
Yeah.
She was just trying to bat it around, but she 3-railed it into the pocket.
Well, it looks like Ray was looking at shooting the 2 here, but I think I like shooting the 7 and drawing back into that back. I think she can. I mean, she's got a lot of angle.
Doesn't she have a shoot the 2 and go right into that pack, and if she misses, that's the 7?
Well, she could.
Isn't that a little easier than shooting this shot and drawing back?
kind of depends on how thin you're going to cut that too, because if it's too straight,
Well, I don't know if I'd bothered playing it safe there.
I would have gone for it. If she didn't get the breakout, then she could have played it safe. If
Sure,
she had to.
sure. Well, and I like shooting the 2 on that one and taking a swing at the pack, and if you miss it, just you got the 7 to play another safe.
Yeah, well, Shane beat Donnie 9-8. Donnie Mills.
Wow.
That was at
Yeah, Donnie's playing good.
9:30.
Because he beat Dennis, and Dennis has been playing pretty good.
And that's all I got. I could probably find more, but yeah.
Well, we, give these guys just enough information so they're not watching Turning Stone and they're watching us instead.
Well, I don't think Turning Stone is a free feed anyway. I don't believe.
I don't know.
Oh, it says Shaw and Archer up next on the B side. That must mean that Shane beat Jason for the hot seat, maybe? That's what Bill Doctors. Give us a rundown, Bill. Let us know exactly who's left and who's winning side, all that jazz.
Yeah, we'll make you the.
Then I don't have to go look for it because
We'll make you the off. What do they call the on-site reporter?
Well, probably that.
Yeah, and Bill D is our on-site reporter at Turning Stone.
Yep.
Don't tell him you're not there, dude. Just play along.
Well, she's still okay. Well, she's got
it
that
right
too.
here, I think.
She's gonna
She's just gonna duck, get some separation.
Push the one to the rail and hook her.
Well, there you go. Now, if you get ball in hand, the 1 ball is your breakout shot. I think. Looks like it goes by the 5 into the lower right-hand corner.
Looks like it, but how do you get there? She's jacked up.
Well, you want ball in hand.
Well, yeah. I don't think she's going to get ball in hand, though. I think Veronica's going to kick this ball in and have no shot on the 8.
I know, yeah. It's just that right angle where even if you make it, it's like, really?
Well, and that 2's got the corner blocked, it appears.
She's calling it. Well, and if you want the cue ball to go off that and come around, you got to shoot it pretty hard.
Yeah.
And that makes the bank way tougher.
Oh, well, no.
Oh, missed it.
Yep. Ooh, careful there.
Ugh.
No, she could shoot the 5 too.
Yeah.
5 goes in the other left corner or side, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good if you can run out and not move balls around.
Yeah.
But I think she's going to shoot the 1, roll the rail, then shoot the 5 and the 2 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I think she's going to do.
Well, I think that if it was me and that 5 goes in that left side pocket, I'd shoot that and roll up a little and then shoot the 1 in the side and then the 2 to get on the 8. But maybe it doesn't go.
Well, that 1 in the side's a little bit. Well, she rolled too far there. Now you're going to run into the 8, but.
Yeah, Bill, Mike DeShane, about a year ago, decided he was going to retire, which he didn't do. He still plays, but I just don't think he travels anywhere.
Well, he's created a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
Nobody wants him there. I don't know if it's true or if they're actually doing it, I should say. I know it's true that many of the pros have threatened if he goes to a tournament, they will not go. I don't know if they're actually doing it. But
yeah, well, he acts like an idiot when he goes.
Oh, I think she sold that one out.
Yeah, I just didn't like that, playing safe there with those balls.
Yeah, Veronica's got to be happy now. She's at the table. Mm-hmm. And I'm shooting this one with draw back and shoot the 8 on the other side. I don't want to roll forward here because you're going away from the 8. And you're leaving yourself a really funky angle. Well, okay, she had room to stop it. I thought it was going to drift farther to the right.
Yeah, she definitely.
It's got to make this one.
Her tournament life is on the line here. I think Ray made a mistake.
Huge.
If that 5 went into that left side, that's the ball she should have shot.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh. Okay, well, Veronica's still alive. Down 3-2, raised 4.
Yep, it ain't over till it's over.
And it's Ray's break.
Now, what Veronica's hoping for is Ray busts them up, spreads them out, and doesn't make anything.
Yeah. And we got the men's teams going on right now.
Yeah.
The rest of the room.
28 men's teams, 7 women's teams.
Yep, it's a little quiet.
Not bad for a holiday weekend.
No, it's a little quiet out there in the first round of the team event, but as the tournament goes on, it gets a little louder, a little more cheering and celebrating.
Yeah, you start lose. You lose teams, but the crowd gets a little rowdier.
Yep.
And the competition gets a little tighter.
And when it gets right down to the end, then
so
there's a lot of noise.
It was cold in here last night.
It was freezing.
But in that second set, were you cold?
Yes.
Really?
I was freezing.
The competition didn't heat you up?
Not really. My hands were cold. My hands were cold.
Yeah, when this match is over, I'm going to go see if they can turn down the air a little bit because it's too cold in here. I don't know what changed because we didn't tell them to touch anything.
Well,
First couple days it was, you could sit in here comfortably with a t-shirt on, but now I got a jacket on and I still chilled.
Yeah, I got a little sweater kind of thing.
It's still 100 degrees outside, so.
Yep. Well, Ray broke dry.
Well, that's what Veronica wanted.
Yep, she's taking stripes. She needs to shoot her 9-ball right now. Get that off the rail.
Yeah, can you shoot the 9 and hold for the 12 ball?
I don't think so. I think she's
so
got too
either.
much angle.
Maybe it'll go down into him.
Yeah, she might want to rearrange furniture a little bit.
Well, she tried.
Oh, but she got on the 13.
Yep, got the 13. That's good. And she can get on the 12 now. Or she should be able to.
Well, will it go? Where will it go, though?
Well, I think she can shoot this in here, and the cue ball come right up into these two.
I don't think she has the angle to do that. I think
you don't think so?
Straight.
You think she's too straight?
Well, she was
Could be.
She was looking at rolling up and shooting the 12 on the side.
Well, maybe she can do that.
Oh, she could do that.
Yeah, she had the angle.
Yep.
Well, I think she's got to shoot the 11 now.
She actually struck that pretty good and got a little bit hooped on it.
Yeah, can she make the 11?
I don't think so. I don't think she can see the 11.
Because that would be great if she could shoot that, because then you just roll forward and off the rail a little bit.
Well, she's down looking at it, so it must be pretty close. Now she's looking back at the 12. So
God, there's nowhere to go with the 12.
Yep.
The only thing I see with the 12 is cross corner. And I'm not even sure that'll go.
Yeah. That 5-ball up there is
huge.
In the way.
Yeah, that 5-ball is huge.
Yeah, Bill Daughtry, if you're still with us, give us a rundown on who's doing what at Turning Stone as of this morning. Well, she tried to play safe. She was in a tough spot there. I don't know what.
Yeah, she really got an unfortunate roll off of that. If she could have got, shape on the. If she had the 11, I think she was great shape, but.
Yeah, well, she struck
just a little
really
short
good.
on it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Scratchitis.
Man, what is that? 4 times Ray has scratched. Veronica has scratched twice, and put the 8-ball in the wrong pocket once. The gravity's all messed up over by that table. I'm telling you.
Well, what's she gonna do here?
I think you got to take that 12.
The one up.
I think take the 12. Well, no.
I like what she's doing to get.
But you got to be perfect on this 11 to leave that cue ball on.
Well, you like that? That's good.
Yeah.
But I like the first shot she took. Then she doesn't have to go back up to that.
It's just an option.
Now that ball by the 8-ball, is that the 1 or the 9?
That's 1 ball.
Okay, well then that's good. She's
okay here.
She's just about. Ooh, she got funny. Now she's got
catty-wamper on both of them.
Yeah, whichever way she goes, she's going to be going away from the next ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Damn, I don't know which one I would pick. I think the 14's the easiest one because you can go here and just run the cue ball.
I think, yeah.
And try to be right in here.
I would agree, because if she goes with the 12 first, she might run into the 8 or something.
Right.
And really get screwed up.
Oh, she pulled it back. Pulled it back. How good? Too far.
She smashed it.
Too far.
I don't think it goes past the 5.
Yeah. Well.
Pretty sure she's shaking her head, so.
Put the power cut on it, but then that cue ball's going right into the 6 ball up there.
That's pretty tough. Back cut it into the top left corner.
She's going to have to. It's the only pocket she can go to.
Well, she's looking to cut it in the right side.
Right.
That's awful thin.
Well, I mean, she could cut this up there, but then the cue ball's going over here. Well, probably right in here, but.
Yeah, that's where she's playing. She's going that way.
Yeah, then what?
Unless she's ducking. Well, we don't know.
I mean, if you could put enough backspin on it, cut this ball up there, take the cue ball over to here, back to here, and then back over to here, you're okay. Well, you have to be on this side of the table to make the 8 ball.
I understand what you're saying, but that's a lot easier said than done.
Oh, I know.
She's got a tough shot here.
She's in a tough spot because you only got this pocket. Well, you know what she could do?
That might even be better, actually.
She could bank that and just draw back.
And get shape.
There you go.
Yeah, good girl. Good girl. But she, there's no way to play safe.
And you gotta, don't draw too hard because you just want the cue ball to hit the 7 a little bit, like that. Oh, she got such a ugly roll on that anyway. But
that's tough spot. She was.
You know what? She might have. If Ray can't see this 3,
she's got to shoot the 7. Oh, it looks like.
Yeah, if she can't see that 3, then she's.
Yeah.
7 ball's not an easy shot. Damn, it's cold in here.
It is. Well, now she's looking. 7's the only shot she's got.
That's not an easy one.
No.
Well, for her, it must be. Good God, dude. She didn't even take a practice stroke. She just wham.
Well, she left herself on the end rail, so she's going to have to cut that 6 into the
Well, that 6 is way easier than that 7. She just fired in the hole. Good Lord, man. They got to turn the air down in here. Well,
she chose to shoot the 4. Now she's got that 3 ball.
Got to play connect the dots now.
Yep. She's going to have to power out of there a little bit. Something like that. Well, she's got the 5. Just draw over to the left side rail and back out for the 6. Oh, she's looking to shoot the 6 right now. No,
well, yeah.
Is she? Okay,
well, she's making the balls.
Yeah.
Look at that. No practice stroke, no nothing. I'm going to shoot this here and then zip.
Well, she got the wrong angle to get on the 1.
Well, she shoots great, but her patterns
she's got
are a little tougher than. Look at this. Who needs patterns?
Well,
but now she's going to go away from the 8.
Yep. Now she's got to go around table again. And
That's a tall order from here.
You'd have to be able to draw your cue ball somewhat. She can't, and she's on the rail.
Yeah, what you'd want to do is be able to draw enough to create this angle.
To get past the side
either
pocket.
There or down to here, but she's just going to bank it.
Okay, but that's not going to gain her anything either.
Well,
as far as
if she banks it, she'll roll the cue ball over to here. Look.
Oh, she played that good. And blocked the pocket.
Well, here I'm shooting this into that ball.
And send the cue ball up table.
And try to get the cue ball way up here, like right there. That's what I'm doing.
And the shot actually is a lot tougher because the cue ball's on the rail, but it's the right shot to do.
Yeah. Well, and if you're afraid that you got to really jack it to do that, then just cut this here and just take the cue ball here and try to be in the middle of the table.
Try to get it to the middle, yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing as having it all the way up top, but
That's probably an easier thing to do because the cue ball's on the rail.
right.
Because you want to be able to draw
Well,
there. But
and if she hits this good, leaves that 12 ball right here.
and
really,
even over
she
on
can
the
just
side rail be fine.
Yeah, even anywhere on that side, just like that.
Yep. No,
She hit it perfect. Look, right there, right at the circle.
Yep.
No, that's pretty good. I mean, that's the best you can do, and if your opponent banks it for the win, it is what it is.
And she called the bank.
Some very odd patterns today. God, they got to turn the air conditioning off, dude. My legs are even cold through my jeans. Oh no! Don't do this. Look at this. Look.
That would be cold-blooded.
That is just nasty.
Now, it doesn't look like she can get under. Maybe she can, but I don't know if she can.
I think she's got to spin it, and yeah, she's got to spin it and hope she can extend out the angle so she can hit it.
Now, this shot, you have a tendency to hit too hard.
Yeah, and then you end up screwed on the 8-ball.
You spin it down to the middle of the table.
Yeah.
We had a shot similar to this yesterday, and Kathy hit
There you
it
go.
perfect.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Well, is it going to be?
We're going hill today. We are.
And there we go, folks. We got a hill match. Way to start off the day.
Yep. After this match is over, we're going to have to step outside to warm up.
You ain't kidding. And I'll see if I can get somebody to turn down the air conditioning or something. Holy crap, it's cold in here.
Yeah. And they must have it really turned down because when you got a full house like this, it tends to warm up because the body heat and stuff.
Yeah, no, it is cold in here.
It is cold.
Kim Jong-un. Uh-huh.
Hello, Kim. We got quite a few watching right now.
95.
We only got 14 likes. Hey, people.
Come on now.
Hit that like button. We need that for the sponsors, so we can continue to give you the free streaming. Let's see that like button go crazy.
For y'all that are a little slow, it's the hand with the thumb up.
Yep, it's just one click, and you've done it.
Don't forget to subscribe, and when you do subscribe to our channel, ring the bell. That way you're notified every time we go live. We are going to be live next September 12th to the 17th, doing the Northwest 8-Ball Championships.
Boy, that was a weird break where all the balls landed.
One ball on the right side of the table.
That's very strange.
Look at that. One ball on the right side of the table. Well, here I want to shoot that one, I think.
Yeah. I would agree.
Well, she's got a mess with that 3 and that 6. Boy, this girl can shoot.
She is a straight shooter, yeah.
There's no practice stroke, no nothing. She just gets down and boom, done. No, she 2-stroked it that time, but
Well, she got her 3-ball opened up. Still got an issue with the 7.
well, the way she plays, you get somebody to work with her on patterns, put her on the pro tour.
Yeah, she can pocket the balls. Does that 7 go past the 13?
Well,
Or the 11? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
That's a bad corner for you.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Morning, Railbirds. How you doing? No, it's actually
Good morning.
a little afternoon for you guys, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, they're past lunchtime.
I know, it's so weird. Sometimes I have no idea what side of the country I'm on.
Well, she played the 2 and she hooked herself, so she's kicking at the 4.
And then she'll be kicking at the 6.
Yep, she's got nothing if she makes it.
You can power.
It is morning for us.
Look at that. Look, dude.
I want to see what she's going to do with this one.
She just lights out shooting. Oh, man.
Thanks. Thank you very much. It was interesting, to say the least.
Kevin, go back and look at that one shot that Bill missed.
Oh, no, don't.
I'm probably gonna be calling you because I got to figure out how to do a highlight reel. Dwayne.
Oh, they called for a ref. Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys didn't yell in here.
Yeah, but did you see the nice 8-ball shot I made to win the set?
Yeah, I got to learn how to go back and start pulling little shots off of each video and do greatest shots. And
that is the one, Kevin. That's the one.
You're gonna be my superstar, Bill. My first video I'm gonna do great shots and knots.
Yeah.
Because you had a bunch of really good shots and there was a few that were not, but I'd go back and create a little video. I think that'd be cool though. Put some sound effects in there. Just missed it. I was gonna do it, but I won't.
Okay, Veronica. You battled back from 3-1.
Leave that 6 alone because I think the 8 goes in the side.
I could see her running out here.
Yeah. Well, she's got the skills.
The only thing is your shape on the 8-ball is the one.
I mean, really, I'm not taking anything away from Ray because Ray's playing great, but Veronica knocking in that 8-ball earlier, in the.
Oh, that was the second game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have made it 1-1, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get jacked on that ball.
I mean, that could have been if all she had to do is not do that, and I think she was still she had the advantage in that game, but that's part of the game. Stuff happens.
Yep. The advantage, Veronica has a big advantage here because where the 7-ball's sitting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, she can basically shoot at everything and not sell out that ball.
Yep. But I'd be afraid to let her see the ball at all because she'd figure a way to make it.
Yeah, I agree with Kevin. We've all done it. It's just we ain't all done it on TV. That's the great thing about being a 70s and 80s child.
Yeah.
I did a ton of dumb shit, but ain't none of it on video.
Yeah.
10, 20 years from now, there's going to be a whole lot of people feeling real stupid because they video themselves doing really stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And put it on the internet, and now it's there forever.
Isn't that amazing, the stuff you see?
Oh, man. Just, when you were younger, the 70s show, you ever watch the 70s show?
I used to.
Okay, so, I think it was, the first season. They had one episode where they're all getting high, and they're, talking. They're like, oh, dude, that's so brilliant. And that's so funny. We should record ourselves. And then they record themselves, and they go back and watch it when they're straight.
Yeah.
And oh, my God, that's so stupid. Right? There's a lot of people are going to feel that way because they're videoing themselves, putting it on Facebook. And when they get a little smarter and a little older and a little wiser, they're going to go, what in the hell were we thinking? Good God, I look like a moron.
Yeah, boy, she hit that ball good. Now she got on the 9 really, really good.
Yeah. I think she's got to roll anywhere below this line.
Yeah.
And she's got it.
Yeah, I don't think she can cut it back to the pocket, but that looks pretty
I think
good.
she's perfect. Yep, I think she's perfect. We're going to find out.
Yeah. Boy, what
Wow,
a
what a
comeback.
match.
What a comeback there.
What a match.
Okay, well, I believe the semifinal match starts at 10:30. I believe it's probably scheduled.
Yeah, we got about
for.
15 minutes.
So
We're going to go.
We'll
Yeah.
be back with you. We have to step outside and warm up.
Yep.
So we'll see you all.
Thanks
in
for
2
watching.
minutes.
116. Yep. We're going to kick her off here for a few minutes so the video separates. In about 15 minutes, we'll get the
We'll be back with you. Yep.
third place match going.
Alrighty.
Thanks, everybody.